Hello, Indian tennis fans. As 2025 comes to an end, we look back at the year that went by for Indian men's tennis. It was an adventurous year with highs and lows, but it was never dull. Our players battled injuries and all sorts of visa and financial hurdles, but delivered some great results. So let's look back at how our top 10 singles players performed this year. Sumit ended 2024 inside top 100 and is ending 2025 at 273. So it has been a tough year for him, but while there were some lows, he really started to show his old form towards the end of the year. He started the year well when he came through qualifying at ATP 250 Auckland with a win over crafty Adrian Manarino in qualies, and played a good match against Thomas Makach in Australian Open main draw. He again made the main draw at ATP 250 Buenos Aires with a win over Juan Manuel Cerundolo. After that, he hit a bit of a rough patch and mostly played on ATP Challenger Tour. Things started to look up towards the end of the year with a semi-final at ATP 100 Trieste, ATP 75 Tampere, and two back-to-back quarterfinals at Braga and Valencia. In both tournaments, he came through qualifying. We should also mention his heroics at Davis Cup against Switzerland. With two wins, he really helped India propel into the qualifiers for 2026. With these good runs, things are looking up for him in 2026, and we hope to see him play at ATP Tour and Grand Slams again and help India move further at Davis Cup. Aryan started the year at 569, playing mostly ITF tournaments, and he made steady progress towards ATP Challenger Tour. He ended the year close to top 400 in 2025. There were a lot of firsts for Aryan this year. His first title at M25 level in Ahmedabad, beating Jay Clark in final. His first ATP Challenger quarterfinal at Abidjan, followed by his first ATP Challenger semi-final at Segovia. He had wins over ATP Challenger regulars like Art Djokovic, Oliver Crawford, Ryan Peniston, and more importantly, his game looked like it is ready for the next level. Aryan has chosen to take the US collegiate route to improve his game and expose himself to bigger challenges and opportunities as he will be joining Wake Forest University from 2026. We cannot wait to see where he goes from here and wish him best of luck for his collegiate journey. Karan Singh has remained steady in rankings in the 400s through this year. He started playing at higher level tournaments, clearly showing that he has faith in his game. He won two titles at M15 level at Monastir and Tehran. The transition from ITF to Challenger Tour is not easy, but he is making steady strides towards it. Karan made his first ATP Challenger quarterfinal at Astana with impressive wins over former top 100 players like Igor Gerasimov and ATP Challenger Tour regular Ivan Gekov. He also made his Davis Cup debut for India with a win against Togo, propelling India to the World Group 2. We wish him best of luck for 2026. He ended the year 2024 at 870 and is currently ranked at 524, and he has achieved this while playing a limited season as he is still in college at Wake Forest University. He made two ATP Challenger quarterfinals at Lincoln and Lexington, with wins over players like Alex Rybakov, Mark Lajal, Billy Harris on the way. He also made his ATP Tour debut at ATP 250 Winston-Salem, where he beat Alejandro Tabillo in qualifying to make the main draw. He was crucial in India's win over Switzerland in BL when he gave us a winning start by defeating top 200 player Jerome Kim, who had made third round at US Open earlier this year. As he finishes college in 2026, he will be able to play more tournaments, and the promise he showed this year gives us hope that he's the one to look forward to in 2026. Mukund is still searching for his form that he achieved before Covid when he came close to breaking into top 200. This year was a tough one for him. He played plenty of tournaments at ITF and Challenger level, with a final at M25 and three semi-finals at M25. He had wins over some good players like Max Basing, Sebapur Tseladze, Shunsuke Nakagawa, but we know that he has the game to play at a much higher level and hope to see him realize his potential in 2026. Manas ended 2024 outside top 1000 and is all set to finish 2025 with a career high of top 600. This year brought many firsts for that 17-year-old as he won first title at M15 Monastir in February with an impressive win over promising Italian Lorenzo Carboni in the finals. He defeated experienced players like Alberto Barroso Campos and Maximilian Newcrest on his way to the title as a qualifier. This was no fluke, as he backed it up with another M15 title at Monastir in September. Between these two titles, he made his ATP 1000 debut at Madrid with a good show against Luca Nardi in qualies. He got his first ATP Challenger match win at Francaville against former top 10 player Marco Cecchinato in straight sets. As his game continues to improve, we hope we will see him play more M25s and ATP Challenger, and he will keep adding more firsts to his tally in 2026. In March 2025, when Digvijay Pratap Singh started his season, it had been nearly a year and a half since he last played. What he battled in these 16 months was more than just an injury. He was almost at the verge of multiple organ failure and needed help with everyday tasks. From that to winning two titles and a runner-up finish in his last three tournaments, it has been quite a journey for the 25-year-old. On his way, he defeated India number two Aryan Shah and formidable players like Grigory Lomakin. He ends 2025 in top 600, and with that spirit, sky is the limit for the young man. We hope he stays healthy and achieves the goals that he has set for himself. It's never too late to win your first ITF title. The 29-year-old won his first ITF title this year at Bhubaneswar against compatriot Digvijay Pratap Singh. Prajwal also showed a lot of faith in his game this year as he played a number of ATP Challenger events both at home and abroad, with a few good wins in qualies and main draw, such as a win over Carol Villar at ATP 50 Abidjan. He also made the main draw at ATP 75 Shenzhen. We hope to see him better his career high ranking this year and hope to see him destroy his opponents with his big forehand. Siddharth Rawat started the year ranked in the 900s and is ending the year with almost a 300 place jump. He had a
80
good year with an M15 title and two M25 semi-finals. He had impressive wins over players like Yankee Errol, Max Basing, Jake Delaney, and Kokoro
40.
Isomura. With his steady counter-punching game, we hope Siddharth Rawat will start to make some waves at the ATP Challenger Tour this year. The lanky lefty was at the cusp of making top 600 at the end of 2024, but this year he faced a lot of challenges with fitness. Even though he was struggling with injuries, he made two M15 quarterfinals and a M25 semi-final this year, which includes win over formidable opponents like Francesco Forti, who has a career-high ranking of 303, and Reda Benani. He ends the year at 888, but with his clean-hitting game and cutting serves, we know he can regain lost momentum and surpass his career high in 2026. How can we end the year without mentioning our doubles players? Starting with the big old man Rohan Bopanna. who even at the age of 45 continued to represent India at the Grand Slams and even made the finals at ATP 500 Tokyo, playing with Takeru Yuzuki. He finally decided to end his illustrious career in 2025 after serving Indian tennis for over 2 decades. The Padma Shri awardee is the oldest world ranked number one and the oldest Grand Slam doubles champion. We wish him best of luck for his journey beyond tennis, and we hope that there is an age fraud investigation against him because at 45-year-old, who does this? The best doubles result though came from Yuki Bhambri, who made semi-final at the US Open and won his first ATP 500 title with Alexei Popyrin. Ritwik Bolipalli also joined the ATP Tour winner circle with his win at ATP 250 Santiago. He was closely followed by N. Sriram Balaji, Anirudh Chandrasekhar, Vijay Sundar Prashant, and Jeevan Naduncharyan, who won titles at ATP Challenger Tour. A special mention to Nikki Kalyanda Punacha, who will be making his Grand Slam doubles debut in 2026 after winning the Asia-Oceania wildcard playoff with his Thai partner. And we would like to thank the Indian tennis supporters who came out in big numbers to support our players at various tournaments across India and cheered for our players from the stands. This means a lot for the players and us. Thank you and please keep supporting the game. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.